out of the whole hood, it's maybe 5 niggas doing
exactly. That's what I'm telling you.
But everybody still.
But everybody talking drill.
So Thug never done a drill, but he's still street. Woody was the driller. Woody was the.
That boy Charleston White done spun back after walking off on the interview. You heard me?
And nobody done nothing to you.
They living it. See, because we go shame you if you ain't living how you rapping. So we ain't gonna let your mascot.
Costume wouldn't be a thing if these couldn't cover you.
Tashaki lived around the corner from them. Didn't y'all see his
That
tour?
don't mean that he wasn't doing nothing though. All I'm saying is they can cover you. I don't think Act got the pull he acting like he got. How?
What?
Aiden came and Aiden off had to make it right.
No.
Let me ask you this before you go there, because I heard you mention Kai and Aiden. Is there some sort of, I don't know much, my children, is there some sort of issue or beef with Kai and Aiden Ross?
And then looking at Birdman, 60 years old, still looking like a YN. Yeah, on blood, still talking gangster talk with all these young men falling. So come on, homie, that's one of the most, come on.
But I think that energy is contagious. Like some people argue, you got some YN energy on you. Right now you got the shiest on, but I know it's probably because you coming through the airport. You rocking the jewelry, right? So certain things that the industry... About that, you and Woody are now to get back
I
to
don't like when some people get a hold of certain words, bruh. Y'all destroy words so
do I feel
quick.
safe?
Like,
I feel safe enough to sleep around all them people that could have got me.
Yeah.
And they had something to say. Oh, no, man, don't bring.
Use y'all old people equivalent so they can see where y'all mind at with this shit y'all be talking about. Cause y'all don't even be knowing what y'all be speaking on.
Him over his brother was mad.
Yeah.
All his whole family was out there. His daughter with her and everything.
Yeah.
Trying to
His baby mama
gentrify
broke
words
his
and shit. Mind your damn
I
business.
still went.
Pops. That what we not doing.
Just seeing the artist, and this is a big tour.
Right.
Every rapper is no longer a studio gangster. They lyrics are real, and they live out the real lyrics. That's why they keep getting in trouble by the lyrics.
I argue that they're mascots.
If they're mascots, then how we know the crime they committed? How we know
They don't commit the crime, like the mascot don't play for the team. He's on the team, but he don't get on the court. I believe that rappers are more so mascots than they are actual players these days.
YFN Lucci shot at Woody at a park with Woody baby in his hand. YFN Lucci was a
You listen to Kendrick.
So I hear what you're saying,
Right.
but I can call those detectives right now with those same.
No, and I can't go against that.
So I heard you their mascot,
Yeah.
but you got some players. King Von was a player.
Some of them are players, like I won't dispute
Come
that.
on,
As someone that's dealt with kids and mentored kids your entire career, looking at the young people that's in that concert and the young fans of NBA Youngboy, why don't you view them as wounded soldiers? Why do you view them as...
Because they're not wounded soldiers, for one. Number two, they are, if you want me to switch the word, illiterate. Illiterate. He's illiterate. He's illiterate. Institutionalized since what, 15 years old? Juvenile, jail, prison. He's illiterate. That's why. The only reason why. And it's true. All you have to do is look at the cities where he sell out at. Now you can't individual say this, but we can blanket everything, just like y'all blanket.
Wait till he starts selling out in other states and countries and shit. I wonder what they gonna say then. They always got something to say when he do something.
All white people. Let's blanket all these dumb, and they are.
And so you get...
Like y'all favorite rappers canceling shows right now, gang. A tour. They couldn't fill out the seats for the show. You telling me y'all ain't want to go? Y'all ain't have you ain't have a date to take?
Giving up your working with the children thing.
They just keep trying to demean that young man.
I quit.
How do you feel about...
I quit before the pandemic, so I didn't give it up. I did it for 10 years and found out how to make money online. So, of course, I got a job to feed my family. So most people who get a job, Obama quit. He started out in the community. He became president. And when he became president, he couldn't go do community work no more. So yeah, I quit. It didn't pay. And I think anybody who does community work that's struggling with a family is stupid and not put their family first, because a wise man stores up an inheritance for his children's children, not his race or community. And charity starts in the home.
Do you believe they would have attacked you at that show?
No, I was there. I was in and around there, taking pictures with him and everything. That's what I was telling Act. We should have went. Act kind of scary, because nobody said no. I wasn't coming back in. I said, I'm at the hotel. So he came to my hotel, and we done a live stream. But yeah, I would have wished Man, that would have been 100 million. Wow, that's the highest, one of the highest paid tours of rap.
You gonna sue him
Half
off
of
the
that would've been
dribble.
mine. Yeah, between punitive and tort damages, yeah. See, that's a different kind of talk.
But you don't think they would have attacked you?
Nah, Houston police were too deep. They was, police were too deep. Yeah, the presence of the police make them ass scared. Hell nah.
You don't believe? I think sometimes that's an interesting thing, man, that these niggas are that afraid of the police. You know, I'm gonna be honest, when you first start kicking that, I even didn't believe that. Like, niggas ain't niggas, still go. But over the years, I'm having less faith.
I watched it because you've never seen a prison guard get hurt. Them prison guards do them ass so bad. Them jailers do them ass so bad. You've never heard no getting out and doing nothing to a jailer or a guard. So that's what made me first start noticing. Nobody mistreats and dehumanize and more than a prison guard or a jailer. And cry and whimper. They don't come try to find them people. I know, homie. I know I'm an expert at us. I'm us. How you gonna tell a gorilla he don't know about gorillas? We black. I know about us. I know we're subservient, and when it comes to that white boy in a uniform, I wouldn't give a damn if it was the mailman. Tuck his damn tail, even to a white security guard. So I bank on that. And I know this group of black people are not educated. Not only are they not educated, they're miseducated from their home before they even get to the school. That's why this pain music. These kids are in pain. What do pain come from? Childhood trauma. What was before then? Drill music. So they were killing.
Is you gonna get to the bottom of it, or you just gonna leave the blame right there? Like, oh yeah, nah, just magically, you feel me? Black people just do shit like that. That what we doing? Is that what we doing?
So we was saying, oh man, these little tripping. Now we say, okay, this is why they were drilling. They was in pain. It's just the mother little was angry coming out of Chicago killing. These little her in pain, they'll kill anybody. They old block in 63rd killing. These little gremlins will kill anybody. Old block and them just looking at each other. Now these little pain hurt their grandmama. We see the videos all the time. Kick their grandmama, kick their little sister. So better
That's
so
the
we got a break on
use.
drilling. They in pain right now, crying and whining like
That's
a,
what cats
that's
and
why Wide Way and these group of music is going and the killing music is dying. So your kids in pain. So if your kids went to go listen to that shit, it's some trauma need to be healed.
You saying it's reactionary?
Man, come on, homie. Children's minds are too young and impressionable for us to be taking it this light. And then looking at Birdman, 60 years old, still looking like a YN. Yeah, on blood, still talking gangster talk with all these young men falling. So come on, homie, that's one of the most, come on, my nigga.
But I think that energy is contagious. Like some people argue, you got some YN energy on you. Right now, you got the shiest on, but I know it's probably because you coming through the airport. You rocking the jewelry, right? So certain things that the industry...
Young don't rock jewelry. The preacher rock jewelry. They didn't make these for young. They made these during the wintertime. These masks were before.
But you know that's the YN, man.
No, that's the YN mentality. We were wearing these when
you cutting grass, got here, yo.
warehouse job. I done drove forklift, worked
Okay,
in the
yeah,
warehouse.
nah, you
all
saying
type of
something.
shit.
Yeah, you saying
So
something.
I ain't thinking young. It's always been a goal from watching Granddad.
So you were wearing that when you was on live, Instagram live back in the day, going to the what's the names, huh? Yeah, you like you done came out many of times admitting you're wrong. Yo, talking about some, nah, bro, I ain't never finna do all that Jordan shit. Got the nicest new Jordans now, rocking the Louis shoes, the designer they wearing. He ain't going to the same jewelers they going to though. I'll tell you that right now, boy. He going to the middle of the mall. He going with the upcoming jewelers, yeah.
And Uncle Wayne them have a watch, a pinky ring, a bracelet, and a chain. That's always been a player's mantra. See, the young mind think the rapper led the way.
Diamonds?
No, the rapper have always mimicked the streets. And
Not
the streets
diamonds.
have always mimicked the players in the max. The gangster ain't never led the pack. The player that's smooth and can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gangster always been in the middle toward the end.
Yeah.
But the rap got y'all thinking the G is the leader. No, he the dummy.
That's why y'all copying them and y'all ain't rocking the quarter zips, huh? I don't see you rocking the quarter zip though. Cause y'all normally try to appeal to the mass in them.
That's why I says they more like mascots to me, right?
Well, this group ain't. They
We
living
stunt.
it. See, because we go shame you if you
We
ain't
can't
living
do
how you
nothing.
rapping. So we ain't gonna let your mascot. Rap culture in the last 20 years ain't gonna let your
Y'all defend the thug to this day. I ain't trying to hear that.
mascot.
I
Nigga ain't living with him, right?
disagree.
That's
I
why-
think his crew, if his crew pushing, I
well,
think he
that's why
all
they
right.
shame Drake for having ghostwriters. That's why they shame you for having a ghostwriter. That's why it's not everybody else had ghostwriters.
No, that's more about skill. That's more about him being labeled one of the top three
why
MCs
you
in the
think rappers
game.
say, man,
Talk your
yeah, you
shit.
ain't living that shit. These rappers faking these studio games. So why you think other rappers come?
Bro,
studio
listen,
games?
Tekashi wouldn't be a thing if these niggas couldn't cover you.
Tekashi lived around the corner from them. Didn't y'all see his
That
tour?
don't mean that he wasn't doing nothing though. All I'm saying is they can cover you.
Why you gotta do something? You ain't gotta do nothing to be from it.
Well, you said the mascot. I'm saying the mascot.
Hold on. Listen, children, if you're a mascot, you're a part of it. Because
Of
the
course.
mascot is a part
I
of the
don't
team.
disagree.
So even if you're a mascot, you're gonna do some things to be the mascot. You're not just gonna become a mascot. They don't just put the mascot
Well, you
out there.
valuable like Tekashi was to the game. You
He
making
wasn't,
money.
homie.
You're a rapper.
He grew up. They was already under the Feds investigation. Why go get him? He didn't tell on them. They were already under that. For
It's
some
the
more
money.
shit.
It's just the
It was
money.
some
It's a money play.
He really grew up with them.
But everybody in the hood looking for a rapper, Charles.
But they wasn't looking
up
for a
with that
rapper. This
beard.
is a damn little Mexican that's from our neighborhood. Nigga. He from my
Nah, that
hood.
bitch just be
Why wouldn't we
growing.
support him? And he f with him. And he Mexican. They f with him for the end. It's just that we as black people, we go f over you if you ain't black. And we go f over you if you black.
What you mean by that?
We f over one another. So why wouldn't they f over him? Nip got killed
Yeah,
by his own. Come
yeah.
on, homie. So why wouldn't they f over him? If we got us a white boy, that white boy got to get f over before we love him. So they had to f over him before they can love him. But he grew up with him.
Nah, I ain't disputing that.
So this is what I'm saying. Say what you want about
He
him.
definitely
He
been
ain't no
fondled
mascot.
with.
I done
We
hung
can
with
agree
him,
on
walked
that.
with him, been around with him. I done seen other these other rappers don't move how he move by himself, no security.
It's not what you would do, it's when you done it. Right?
Oh.
It's like if you wait till you get on to then you do certain things, I think it invalidates the credential.
He was already doing it. We just didn't know about it. Any nigga that'll fight, any nigga that'll do any hood thing.
I disagree with that. I think he was just someone born around the
How
corner.
you
He
know
was
that?
just shooting videos.
How you know that?
Charleston
I'm
might be
kinda
on to something
familiar
with
with
this
the
one. I ain't
story.
gonna lie, Charleston all
I
right.
can call Michi and I can call niggas that know them person.
Shotty them is in.
Shout out to Michi from New York, homie. Free Michi, yo.
You said, dude.
Free Michi, yo. Who Bobby Shmurda, the big dog. The one who was on the Fed chasing, throwing all the money out the bank. When I need to know something, homie, when I really want to be
So
safe
you validating that he was one of them.
I validated he
That
was a
shit ain't come
thoroughbred
in yet.
street
Damn.
before he did that.
That's crazy.
From their neighborhood that could walk the streets. All
yeah,
you-
for sure. I ain't taking that from him.
so what do y'all consider?
Nah, I just peeped that. Boy, his beard still thinking about it. That boy beard still thinking about he goatee rocking.
Their neighborhood that could walk the
That
streets?
bitch don't even grow.
All
Yeah,
you-
for sure. I ain't taking that from him.
So what do y'all consider street?
I'm
Nigga,
saying that some of the gangster that was happening. So when I'm saying you a mascot,
gangsta ain't always about shooting and killing.
but let me clarify, and then if I'm wrong, you can clarify it and make me
Yeah,
wrong.
Charleston ain't lying.
I'm
That shit
saying
always
that
about shooting
if you
and
are
killing.
someone, when I say the mascot theme we're going with, someone like
Listen, I want
Tekashi
to quarter
6ix9ine,
right
is
now.
you could be on the team, you from here, you really got a jersey, you
Oh,
get a
shit.
ring even. You on the court. You cheering that, you even instigating and involved like a you just ain't the n- going to do the drilling. And I'm saying it's less often that I see rappers like a King Von, like they say he was.
Out of the whole hood, it's maybe 5 niggas doing
Exactly. That's what I'm
the drill.
telling you.
But everybody still
But
claims
everybody
street.
talking drill.
So Thug never done a drill, but he's still street. Woody was the driller. Woody was the
That's
why won't nobody mention
Hey,
his
I ain't gonna
name?
lie, he writing on the stuff.
You
at
think
this point.
that?
ain't gonna
I
lie,
know
it's
so.
over with Woody.
I'm the only one that ever said his name.
All the
That's why they
all
try
the
to.
whole
Nah,
bad
Woody
into
was
the door with,
FBI
nah. He just
documented
another
most
one of these
violent.
movies.
That's why nobody won't even say his name.
I want to tell you
I
a
done
name,
walked
but
the
I ain't
streets
gonna
with
say
him and
it.
everybody. They won't even say it, and he's the most humble, the most God-fearing,
Yes, Lord.
compassionate one out of all
Yes,
of them.
Lord.
But that's how you know.
That's how
He
you
ain't
know.
still pushing the narrative.
I'm saying that when we talk about rappers of this day and age, your
Raw,
argument is
Most of them are living what they rap.
right. My argument is they're not. The people around them is living those things, and they get to live off the credentials of it. Case in point, I remember when Katrina happened. I'll never forget this. We was knee deep in moving around. New Orleans dudes would go in other states and they would get a certain rep inherited just from being from New Orleans. Would look at them a certain way. Now down here they really didn't, but certain spots they would run niggas off just because they were from New Orleans, and at the time they were the murder capital, and it inherited a certain vibration that they didn't earn.
Homie, you're trying to compare real street, hardcore street life to rap. Homie, this is what I'm saying. The rap industry, once you get into this light,
I'm here, Charles.
nobody's reputation can
Nah.
stand for you. Because the
Where you at,
blogs
gang?
and everybody is
You
going to
tryna
pull
justify
you
shit for
back
Young
and they're
Thug
going to
still. Like,
assassinate
he
your
ain't-
character.
you
Say,
don't
he
wanna
didn't
speak
live
on,
like
bro.
that. So you better not come rapping street. They done pop Hunter like that. Everybody who come before the light claiming the rap street, they're going to kill your career if you're not really like
Long
that.
as you was there though, this is the trick. Like I say,
Nobody
you
knows
just
you left.
No, Jit, you don't get it, bro. That's time has came and changed, bro. Like he still listening to Kendrick. No, he don't understand that it's the new wave of music. You feel me? Crash out music. Like, bro, if you ain't got a couple amount of bodies, your boy, you feel me? Put the mic down. You rap's not for you. You feel me? The killers coming front line nowadays. Nowadays on some making their own music. Ain't no more older dude in the back, older what's the names. You hearing stories from the what's the name. So you would they don't care about getting caught no more, gang. They saying they own. They finna let you know what they doing tonight, tomorrow, the next. They don't. Yeah. He don't get that though. You feel me? He ain't heard about the R.I.P. Lil Jeff. He ain't heard about R.I.P. Lil Vaughn. You feel me? He ain't heard about these people really going through this shit right now in current beefs. You see what I'm saying? He's still thinking about Kendrick Lamar. Like, bruh, we been knew about them, bro. That what we were telling y'all years ago when we were like, man, he rapping about other lives. We could tell this ain't saying that no more. You hearing Rico's left and right? Yeah, your rapper was one of the last dying breeds, you feel me? But at least he was around, like you saying. What you thinking of? This not Kendrick though, gang. This is 2025.
You did for Tekashi. You just argued the fact that just because he was there
He don't get
indicates.
it though, gang. He still think about 6ix9ine them niggas.
Said what you're saying about him. That he
What am I saying?
that he wasn't a part of it. It's documented FBI paperwork that he participated in the shooting. And he was in the action, homie. That's why I say he was done playing.
But I said after you do it,
This
right?
is what I'm telling you.
Go ahead.
I'm telling you.
They don't want to hear that part though.
The industry, the fans are not gonna let you pretend to be what you're if you're not rapping that. You saying they can be around it? No, they're not.
They can't, bro. Not no more.
Like they did me. He didn't do the shooting.
They
was
do
just
their underground.
Ain't even rapping.
This episode is brought to you by Pride.
They do their underground shit with them to be saying anything on a beat, but all that.
Pick.
Real rapping,
now
real
easy
rapping,
to
gang.
use. Numbers in front of it. And here's the
Saying made up
line.
names of your song, bro.
Was
They
just
finna go
to play
research that.
corner. I don't know.
They want to know who you talking
know
about.
what
They
you
want to
look
go
like
see
you
their
get
songs, who you beef.
tag is good to
Gang, they want the ends, gang. They
You
trying to see the
cheering
whole
at you
story
or you get
unfold.
Let's get
All
back.
that, you flies and this shit on the beat. You think you finna get off lock? Nah. Hey, boy. You missed that window.
You could be on the team. You from here. You really got.
They only signing with Ricos, but they trying to catch you on your way out. You feel me? They just want to collect your damn masters at this point. Mastering them just want the masters.
Got a jersey, you get a ring even. You on the court. You cheering that. You even instigating and involved like a. You just ain't the nigga going to do the drilling. And I'm saying it's less often that I see rappers like a King Von, like they say he was.
Out of the whole hood, it's maybe 5 doing
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you.
But everybody still.
But
claims
everybody
street.
talking drill.
So Thug never done a drill, but he's still street. Woody was the driller. Woody was the. If I want nobody to mention his name,
You think that?
I know so. I'm the only one that ever said his name. That's why they try to. Nah, Woody was the FBI documented most violent. That's why nobody won't even say his name.
I want to tell you a name, but I ain't gonna say it.
Everybody. They won't even say it, and he's the most humble, the most God-fearing,
Yes, Lord.
compassionate one out of all
Yes,
of them.
Lord.
But that's how you know he ain't still pushing the narrative.
I'm saying that when we talk about rappers of this day and age, your argument is
Most of them are living what they rap.
right. My argument is they're not. The people around them is living those things, and they get to live off the credentials of it. Case in point, I remember when Katrina happened. I never forget this. We was knee deep in moving around. New Orleans dudes would go in other states and they would get a certain rep inherited just from being from New Orleans. Would look at them a certain way. Now down here they really didn't, but certain spots they would run off just because they were from New Orleans, and at the time they were the murder capital, and it inherited a certain vibration that they didn't earn.
Homie, you're trying to compare real street, hardcore street life to rap. Homie, this is what I'm saying. The rap industry, once you get into this light,
I'm here, Charles.
nobody's reputation can stand for you. Because the blogs and everybody is gonna pull you back and they're gonna assassinate your character. Say, he didn't live like that. So you better not come rapping street. They done pop Hunter like that. Everybody who come before the light,
Let them know,
claiming the rap
Charleston. Let them
street,
know.
they're gonna your career.
He
if
don't
you're
know
not
that.
really
Long
like
as
He
you
don't
was there,
understand.
though, this is the trick. Like I say,
Nobody
you
knows
just
you there.
argued it for Tekashi. You just argued the fact that just because he was there
Homie,
indicates.
Listen. Nobody from New York have came and said what you're saying about him. That he
What am I saying?
that he wasn't a part of it. It's documented
Okay,
FBI
yeah.
paperwork that he participated in the shooting. And he was in the action, homie. That's why I say he was done playing.
But I said after you do
Homie,
it,
this
right?
is what I'm telling you.
Go ahead.
I'm telling you, the industry, the fans are not gonna let you pretend to be what you're if you're not rapping that. You saying yeah they can be around it? No, they're not. They gonna do you just like they did me. He didn't do the shooting. He was just there, and I ain't even rapping.
Well, those are.
Damn, Charleston. My fault, gang. I know I be calling you out of shit. Ain't my fault, bro. Everybody else believe you, though. I know I'm the only caught that out, gang. I know that was a shot thrown straight at me. You feel me? I get it. Okay. I be like, oh, he a gangster one day. The next day, he a rap. But that's your words, though, gang. You feel me? That boy mad. Oh, man, my fault. I done hurt that boy feelings.
Crimes. I'm just saying, if you grew up.
See,
Go ahead.
There you go.
Well, I'm trying to position my argument.
All rap lyrics are criminal raps. There's not a rap that's not talking about crime.
In general.
Overall.
Yeah, not specific crimes.
So
though.
you're saying all specific crimes.
boy.
That's why they go use the lyrics as
Name
specifics.
drop it, nigga.
I think they're reaching.
Addresses, dates. Let you know what happened. Where a bit got hit up at. How many times? What day it was? Why it happened? Motive. What you talk about? He ain't lying. What you talk about, Willis?
When they do
Oh
that.
my goodness. Whether they're reaching or not, they're still using them. And
Yeah, they're using them.
And they're correlating this to that. They did it in the Jacksonville trial right now with Fulio.
You're right.
Come on, we're watching all murder trials.
I'm
Mo
not
three,
disputing
but
that.
you are though.
But you literally just like, gang, that's your whole argument. That is your whole argument right now. If not, you let us know. You fill us in. What have you been trying to debate this whole time? What was you, like, come on now. What is our blood boiling about at this moment? He ain't lying. Come on, gang. Let's be serious.
You're
Charleston
not
crazy.
remaining in the middle.
Charleston
homie.
crazy.
So
Now,
why
you-
did Jay-Z
you out
and
your
all the
damn
rappers
mind.
went to New York state legislation to try to stop rap lyrics from being used if they're reaching?
And also let me say this because my platform is way too big. I don't endorse criminal activity.
It sure
Period.
looks like it.
Yeah, and if it does, I'm telling you, we're having a conversation. This is an intellectual debate or sparring match between two people that's been pretty cool for some time. So
You
this
just
is not
informed.
an issue. This is just two men having a conversation.
Barbershop talk.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I want to be
barbershop.
clear about that because this is a professional show and this is something that's going to go
And I'm
out to the
trying to see
masses.
which nigga he want, the character or the man.
I want the man.
Well, we have to be. We can't take sides if we the man. We gotta say right. or
How
wrong.
am I taking a side? Tell me that
we
how
not
I'm
talking
wrong.
about thug.
Well, when I say things like, well, man, they using rap, I think they're reaching. We're not talking about they're reaching. You're taking away from the topic that rappers have to come talk criminal. And they normally make confessions in their own rap song. We don't know about these crimes. Mo 3 said after I shot you, homie, he detailed every crime. Thug talked about crimes. So, homie, the rappers, homie, so I'm saying this is what they're using. So I'm saying, homie, how can you come on here and discredit that as a journalist?
I'm
But
not.
I think they're reaching. Okay, you think that, but you
Not
know they're
doing
not.
research.
I'm actually know they are
ain't
reaching
doing
because
research.
again, that's why I'm
He still listening to Kendrick. He one of them people, gang. Just let my dog Kendrick down. Kendrick did a whole tour too. Why ain't you spoke on that?
saying. I think you have me kind of, because you may catch some of the clips where I'm dealing with a little baby, a thug, or somebody like that, and you may think that's where I live. I'm the guy to interview the jurors. I'm the guy to interview.
So the thug get Lucci, according to the guy that mama house shot up, right?
But let me say this.
That's in a song.
But let
Lil
me,
Durk talk about the song.
but let me say this.
Hold on, homie.
Go ahead.
So I can pinpoint songs that got crimes in it that they have used against these guys right now today.
Me too.
So
You're
I'm
right
saying-
about
so-
that part.
so
but
if-
we can also pinpoint some lyrics that they had wrong.
Hold on. Let's go back to the original topic.
Go ahead.
Rappers are coming to make confessions in their lyrics. Nobody's making them write their lyrics. The police are just hearing shit and say, hey, that sounds like that crime they committed. Oh, and finding and putting the evidence together.
That's okay.
So
Go
the
ahead.
rappers are doing this. The rappers are saying, man, I really live this shit. I really live this shit. That's how they talk. I really live this shit. Yeah, man, he ain't really living it. I really done it. Homie, that's what made King Von what he was. So I'm saying, if we know this cultural wise, the law have to prove it. But we know it. We know it, homies. I ain't finna. That's why I walk with a light on. want my own. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't mind being wrong. Yeah, I want to be wrong. These niggas want to be wrong. They wake up to hurt and find a way to put it on the beat. It used to didn't be like that.
So do you think Youngboy like that, but you said all of that and showed up to the tour and nobody done nothing to you?
Because the police were there. Prove my point again. That I did not say my protection is I call the police on you. I call the police on you.
So that's the one stipulation that'll cause these killers and thugs from not moving is the police. And I kind of agree with it.
I've disrespected
I kind of agree with it. I can't lie.
I've disrespected everything the streets love. From Nipsey Hussle, his mama, his baby, King Von, Larry Hoover, Jeff Ford, every gang leader, Crip, Blood, I disrespected it in ways nobody would ever even think of. And I walk around this country for the last 5, 6 years, no hired security. I mean, in clubs, restaurants, I ain't been touched. You know what I heard them say? Oh, he gonna call the police. I said, what? I heard all of them say, he ain't gonna do nothing but call the police. You sure right. That's what law-abiding citizens do. And the police presence is everything to criminals. It's called deterrence. Why they can pull a cop car on side the highway and you hit the brakes. So I saw how, shout out to Houston Police Department and Harris County Sheriff Police Department. I saw how the presence of the police make these mine. Shout out to Donald Trump for putting the federal troops down on the ground. You see how it stops crime, violent crime stops immediately. We're proving that with what Trump is doing with the National Guard. And we need more of it. We need more of it. So yeah, homie, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna show up. I know they invited me to come to Dallas. You know what I said?
So they invited you after that?
DJ Academic said, man, let's go to the one.
I don't think Act got the pull he acting like he got. How?
What?
Aiden came and he Aiden off had to make it right.
No. They tried to charge.
Hey, listen, where have I take you at?
Let me just say this.
I think sometimes you ain't.
Let's just be quiet for a minute.
Go ahead,
put their business out there.
Go ahead.
NBA Youngboy team. Aiden offered NBA Youngboy team $1 million to stream. Act finna let him do it for free. I mean, Act, you done got in the bag. That's why.
Act up the money.
And I ain't mad about that.
So he could have got him in, but this was business wise.
He paid that Playboy Cardi $2 million for 15 seconds. And then try to go on there with Youngboy, demeaning character, all type of shit, you feel me? Over-respecting that boy Playboy Cardi. Boy, he took that $1 million. He ain't lying. That's still worth it.
You off of me.
That's basically disrespecting YB by not paying him, and you paid the Playboy Cardi just for 15 seconds? Nah, that's a slap in the face.
So no. You got in the way of $1 million.
You got in the way of a bag, man.
For free? Well, man, you let.
No, I can't let you do that to him. I can't let you green that. I act now. When you get cut off too, cause you trying to ride the what's the name?
God and everybody else.
That would have never did that for you.
Offered us $1 million. Act.
Right.
At least let him give us $100,000. I ain't gonna charge him nothing. He got in the concert. He got in. Didn't have to pay nothing. Was he trying to meet him? He don't want to wait in line to meet him like all these other stars is waiting out there. And NBA, a young boy, very antisocial, so he may or may not meet you. So Act got him in. Act got me my credentials, even after they saw the video. So, homie, if y'all don't think Act got the power, nah, he do, homie.
And I ain't, listen, and so
Vlad
I want to
TV
unpack it a little bit.
So Vlad was banned.
What I'm saying, they trying to hate on Big Act.
And I'm not saying Act isn't powerful in his own right. Let me clarify that.
Let me just say this.
What I'm saying,
he's so powerful, they didn't want to tell him no. They didn't want to say Charleston couldn't come in. That's how powerful he is. And they didn't want me to say. They did not want me to get mad. So they respect our voices because this platform can change like how they can. Yeah, that real. So now, homie, Act got some pull. But look, homie, man.
It's the money. And my thing is, listen, if I'm Youngboy and I'm them, I'm saying this little he'll kind of he be messing up things like the money plays. So I wouldn't give him as much access. He would be cool, but let me tell you something. But let me say this. If
you're a rapper, you need DJ Academics. If DJ Academics
let me say this.
He'll destroy your career.
Yeah, I like he got a big platform, but let me say this to you. If I take you around anybody, it could be you and 15 people, 18 people, I'm taking you to the person. I just said that I believe if he had the pull that he believes he had, Aiden would have got in and maybe you would have got in. That's all I'm saying, bro.
I got in.
Why I gotta agree with everybody?
Listen.
Everything.
Aiden, you missing the point. Aiden got in. And he streamed.
But I'm saying he never.
Aiden definitely got in and streamed. Like, what are you talking about? Getting to meet the like, bro. Chill. You're groupie.
Made him like you said. So that's all I was speaking to, brother.
meet. If he don't want to meet and come out after the show, he don't want to come out. You know
I'm
why?
saying.
He
You
went
don't
to
know what
film.
happened
But he'll
after the
do it
show.
for you if
No,
it's
he
me.
won't.
I
You don't
won't
know
bring
what-
it. Loon don't never bring it. So if I bring one, I will hope you'll respect it. You understand
Homie,
me?
listen, you ain't been seen nothing. You're speaking from the way up there, understand. I'm telling
Me?
you,
Yeah.
go call Baby.
Matter of fact,
And
he
Baby
talking
go
for the
pull
crib.
whatever strain. But
He ain't go.
every city that this guy goes to, Baby and them ain't even got control. Because there's safety precautions and restrictions put into place. They done brought a bunch of people. I mean, homie, y'all don't understand. These people are alert. This ain't about what y'all are normal used to. Okay, y'all know. It's more safety concern.
Yeah, they don't have a routing profile on.
They got everything.
They had enough, you feel me, safeguards for all the goofery that might take place, like all the clip farming, you know, lame ass hating, you feel me, demonic energies, negative vibes trying to be real. Yeah, they were good off of all that. You know, we came to pick up the bread, do these shows, you feel me? They were hating, they didn't want to give us no Grammys, they didn't want to put us on the radio, they claimed we couldn't sell out a show. Hey, we just here to perform, and we'll be on our way. You heard me? All that, extra shit they will be getting backstage, the back door, the flake the. You feel me? Everybody gets him in the industry. Nobody want to support him publicly. Y'all think y'all just get backstage? Nah, safety precautions have been put in place. You feel me? From to keep all the goofery away to actual danger.
They got extra police coming in. They know this is a violent group of young people. They know this is a violent group of young people that can change
No, they
things
know it's
in
a
America
high-profile
if they
artist.
tap into something. So yeah, we hear what y'all saying about your pool, your egos and things, but the fire marshal running this. Aiden, you done showed up with too many people. We can't put all y'all right
I
here.
understand
His
that.
family done
The
came.
Beyonce shows
So
be looking
guess
like
what?
that.
His family couldn't even get in. It's supposed to be in Charleston.
Talking about security
and
wise.
DJ Academic had 2 other tickets.
Police.
Right?
all
So this is
that.
what they give Act. They make sure Act got. So it's DJ Academic 2 other tickets. He got his security. He got his road manager. Charleston done showed up with 2 niggas look like. A driver and another young nigga. Miami Credit Go. Shout out to Miami Credit Go.
Right.
So now I got to try to get us some extra tickets. Security is super tight. His family can't even get in, homie. So I'm saying this is exhausting at this point. I got the credentials. I can read you everything. Maybe they walk into it. I'm out. His family hadn't even got in yet. So what y'all think it is, you talking from the sideline when I'm on the field with these niggas.
In this particular situation, you're right, and I can't dispute
So
that.
I'm saying, homie, but
so let's move off these.
Every show is sold out already, right? So you already got sold out capacity. Now, when you got sold out capacity, it's not about who you can bring. It's about fire marshal guidelines. Homie, we can't do this. So they strict. Even the team, the management. So on his tour, when he come in, they damn near do like a prison lockdown. Nothing moves until he get off the bus and go into there. So that's another time limit. Might take another 30, 45 minutes. Homie, so those aspects in place to a nigga like Aiden Ross security, you're gonna get agitated
Because Aiden a big dog.
man, why I gotta go through this? But the safety,
That's all,
the
yeah.
safety, nobody's bigger than safety.
And you know what I think, and I know this again, because sometimes I say that, but I know that they don't have a routing profile on him because it's his first large tour like this. So like you said, they don't know what fans he bringing out. They understand his music is a certain
Homie,
type of music, attracts a certain vibration.
They got a 16-hour schedule for him to follow. He's moving like the president. Everything's shut down because law enforcement knows that these lyrics in this crowd, so they're homie, it's like a keg waiting to explode. So they're very tedious of how he moved and which routes he's moving. So they got a route for him. It's planned out, homie. This is a well planned.
Nah, he making a lot of money. That's why I don't like when
This bigger than him. He just a kid being used. This bigger than him, homie. It's bigger than him. He ain't got nothing.
in what ways?
Yeah.
In what ways you believe is bigger than him?
When you look at the setup, when you look at the tour, 50 songs of high energy, anger, violence, propagated, expressed, coffins, guns. He's just a tool that's being used.
To do what?
Destruction. What rap is always used for. Destruction of black male. Yeah, he's the Pied Piper that's leading all the rats to the rat trap.
In what ways though? By way of music, by way of message.
The devil left heaven playing music. I became the devil and took a bunch of people with him. over half, more than half of, by way of lyrical content have always been the destruction of black people. Starting with the black exploitation era.
I'll give him
then
that.
with the gangster era. Then with the trap era.
I don't
So
completely
all
agree with the
eras
whole
of
statement,
gangster
but
and hip hop music have
ain't no
fueled the prison
debunking
system
this.
or the graveyard or the criminal justice system. It's been his best friend.
Do we look at all of entertainment that same way, or
why-
is that just rap?
Why should we? Because no one.
Come on now, they
other
only blame black
entertainment
people,
lives out his
gang.
lyrics.
now why would they blame anybody else? When it's whole black people to blame, you heard me? The world up.
He ain't lying.
And that's just how it is, man. You feel me? You either gonna understand that shit or you gonna keep denying it. But that's just what it is, gang. You feel me? You don't know there's always the black shit get banned first, so it's a problem when you feel me? But it been going on some type of way and it was never an issue. Or they don't remember it. It's black though. Oh, they ain't gonna let you forget it.
For example, not even lyrics. For example, someone like maybe like a Stone Cold
So
Steve
what are you
Austin.
trying to say?
No
Right.
other entertainer lives out
Rewind
his
a little
lyrics.
bit. Play it back.
What with the beers and the influence?
You might gotta
I'm
decrypt
asking,
the
not
message.
necessarily living out your lyrics. I'm just talking about the influence, the negative influence, right?
I don't know how many black
Hey,
kids
put it
watch
on the black people,
Stone
man.
Cold Steve Austin and Tucker
Try us.
Burrell
Yeah,
and hear cans on their head.
and think they want to do that.
I don't know.
But I'm sure he's influential because
I
he
don't know
was a
how many black
superstar.
children watch
Right.
rap-
So
watch wrestling.
so you
So-
focused on what black children.
So you never seen a frat party? You said you don't know no white people throwing cans on it. You never seen any college frat movies? You feel me? They forget it when it's them, but when it's out, they'll never let you forget it. When it's them, I'm telling you, it's movie shit. It was just, it's not real. It's just some kids being kids. 30
Burrell
Yeah,
and hear cans on their head.
and think they want
black. I'm talking about 12 years old, criminal.
to do that.
That man knew exactly what he was doing.
I don't know.
But I'm sure he's influential because he was a
Black
superstar.
children watch
Right.
rap,
So
watch
white
wrestling.
dude-
So you focused on what black children
didn't
are
know what he was
focused
doing.
on.
I focus
just a
on the
kid.
negative elements of black culture, and that just so happened to be hip hop,
Let me run it back. Let me
not
run it
black
back.
entertainment.
I was speaking over. Let me run it back a little bit.
The influence, the negative influence, right?
I don't know how many black kids watch Stone Cold Steve Austin and Tucker Burrell
Yeah,
and hear cans on their head.
and think they want to do that.
I don't know.
But I'm sure he's influential because
I
he
don't know
was a
how many black
superstar.
children watch
Right.
rap-
So
watch wrestling.
so
So-
you focused on what black children are focused on.
I focus on the negative elements of black culture, and that just so happened to be hip hop, not black entertainment. Because if that was the case, we'll be on Tyler Perry for the images he project the black man in, weak, subservient.
I'm glad you
but-
said
but-
that.
But we love those. But nobody dies. Nobody mamas cry. These make mamas cry.
Come on, that's the quarter zip boys, man. Tyler Perry be representing for the quarter zip boys. Somebody got to. You feel me? Come on now.
How is Charleston White doing right now?
Shit, rich, having fun.
Hey,
what
keep
I
up the
wanna do.
facade.
Living life on my own terms, unapologetically. Yeah, I fuck a lot of hoes to try to get close to God. King, in my mind, I talk that king talk. So, yeah, I'm in a different city. I'm following the instructions of the old leave your city, international player.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm living a player's dream.
You know, the beautiful thing about what I've saw you build over these years is your ability to pivot with it and go different ways with it.
It's called growth. If they got a new job opening on the job, you try to figure out a way to learn that job. I understand this shit. That's why I be tripping when y'all be taking. I understand this shit. I'm a content creator, and the world have become so content driven. If I die, I'm gonna put a phone in my face.
That's a fact.
We watched it. Which one got killed in Houston? Offset Takeoff. We watched him put the phone in
R.I.P.
his face. He
Takeoff.
died.
Yeah.
We watched him put a phone in Nipsey's face. You got
R.I.P.
me, cuz.
Nipsey. Yeah.
We watched King Von, so that's content for somebody. Somebody made some millions of dollars off that. So I tell them, you better keep the phone. Nigga, I'm always playing for the camera. This is an insurance policy and a legacy that I'm putting in the vault. So if you coming on her being serious, the internet don't reward serious conversation. They reward that character they got earlier. So you don't get that now.
Sadly.
So I understand content creation.
Sad truth of the world right now, boy. The world is highly rage bait driven right now. You feel me? Like, people that say some of the stupidest shit normally go the highest. Why? Because there's a whole bunch of people in their comments trying to disagree with them. Like, man, what are you talking? They doing that shit on purpose. Why? Because that's what the algorithms want. Who control the algorithm? You feel me? You know Guappo gonna get to the root of all evil. But they don't like to. They like to leave it at, hey, black people, we good there. Oh, we found somebody to blame. Perfect. And so, hey, they're always a good fall guy. No, call they sell master them trying to hear me, put everybody need bad predicaments.
Right.
Take no accountability and be like, you the one ain't taking none.
And you do a great job. You do a great job at it. That's why I gotta get you and Umar together, because both of y'all do a great job at it. But here's also something I want to ask you. Is your legacy already cemented right now today?
No.
Yeah.
I ain't done yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might make a few more babies somewhere. No, I ain't done yet. You can't seal your legacy till you die, because the measure of a man can't be added up till he's gone.
In other words, he's saying there's more people yet to be born that he can still talk about. So he might even go reproduce on his own, you feel me, to make sure that it's somebody new for him to talk. Yeah, at that point, gang, you done talk about everybody, everything, and every insect, animal. He ain't lying. Like, come on, gang. Your legacy been made.
No, I'm saying as your standard, whatever standard you have, bro, when I leave here, these are the boxes I want to check off.
He know what you meant.
About when I'm gone.
He
I won't
ducking.
know what's going on.
He was evading the
It
question.
matters to me what they think while I'm here. My babies. That's the only thing that matters. I don't care about one.
Nah, W. Charleston with them raising them kids, though. I been gave him his credit on that. You feel me? We'll never down talk that. He did $1.
Woman think I'm a lie, a cheat.
He did
It's what them
$1.
kids
Especially
think
with the
about
daughter.
me. And is my mama proud?
I don't really hear too much about me, ho.
Everything I want to be in life,
Except
I
for
came up.
don't let
I grew
nobody
up
in the car.
entertainment.
Right.
So my legacy is my children and what they'll say about their father. Y'all can't write my legacy. Only the people who personally know me, that was impacted by my life, can write it. Not my words.
Nah, gang. Cause look, remember how you said just like you play on the internet and everything on the internet for people on the internet to see and stuff like that, things along that lines and of that nature. Same shit with your life, gang. So yeah, nah, we ain't trying to hear that.
I don't believe people who listen to you impacted by your by your
We ain't
life.
trying to hear that. Only people, nah.
You listen to a bunch of shit, because if you're impacted, it changes you. I don't think I changed nobody's life. If they would stop watching me. I don't watch no nigga. Okay, man, no. Everything I need inside, I'm gonna go look in the mirror. And everything I need was spoken to me in my worst conditions.
All right, 607, huh?
I was equipped with what I need before I got in the
Excuse
condition.
me.
All throughout, like, come here, boy. Why you hanging with them? Boy, you got potential to do something. Woo, woo, woo. So all throughout life, I've been listening to what people been saying good. I ain't paid attention to the bad.
Right.
So I've got what I need before I got in the conditions to get out of it. So I need a word of the day, some inspiration. All I got to do is look in the mirror. Now, it might hurt for a little bit to see what you see, but look deep and watch you climb out. I've been doing that blind. So I never needed the world. Every time I couldn't see, a little boy. And then when I got in that boy's home, I'm a 98-pound nigga, grown man looking in there, and I rise. So I never needed the world. When I couldn't go outside and play.
Still all right.
Is that lonely?
Kids don't know to be lonely.
I'm saying you now.
You lonely.
Looking back at it.
You lonely when you're a kid and you want to play, but you're not. You know why? You create an imaginary friend.
I'm gonna be hanging with
When you
Aiden
create
Ross and them boys. He is not
You get
lonely.
your toys and stuff, and you start playing with your toy. That's where
Charleston got 607 on speed dial. He is not lonely,
you
gang.
learn to be creative at and not need
He got a bunch of cool friends.
to play with other kids. That's how I'm so creative. That's what made this. So now when you get to play with other kids, you're a leader. You can say, nah, I won't do that because you ain't used to faulting nobody. Now you a leader because you ain't used to faulting nobody. They've been playing with other kids faulting. Yeah, when I finally got to go outside and play, I was damn near 12. I was a leader, just small. So now if you think I ain't fit to go to college, law school, train law enforcement, spend 7 years getting therapy, counseling, psychiatry. If you think I ain't I done changed laws. I done spoke before governments. If you think I ain't a bad man.
No, he did that.
So
He did
I
that.
got what I need, homie. That's what I be trying to tell people, homie. If you got you ain't never lonely. It's when you looking for people to fulfill what you need is when you become lonely.
Facts.
That's why it's me, myself, and I. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. It says, they said, they spoke. It's some days in here. I talk to me. Those say talk to yourself. Answer yourself. And say it out loud. You tripping.
And the other people say crazy people talk to themselves.
I talk to me. So y'all can't beat me. I was prepared when I lost the eye. and having to go to school
That
and
kinda
maneuver
true,
through all
though.
them years. I joined the gang, got insecurities. Once I joined the gang, he big old tough and thing, and I became the leader of the gang as the smallest.
You taught
Remember
yourself.
this for
I
later.
taught myself. So once,
Ain't no
so I
disaster
never
day.
had a problem getting a girl. Want to lead and be accepted.
Right.
So no. So once you conquer that as a man, your enemy becomes you. So you learn to conquer you. Called self-denying yourself.
Do you feel like your content presence is still, without looking at the numbers, I'm saying how Charleston White feels.
You don't gotta
Do you
look at
feel
numbers.
like
Don't
you're
got no
getting
page.
bigger, or it's cooling down, or how do you feel about your brand right now?
Well, I come less on. So I don't come to the internet to do nothing but play music.
Cooling down. Nah.
I still do numbers on podcasts.
Yeah.
But I ain't just no podcast. I'm in the movies now. So I done produce movies and
Talk your
started in
shit.
the movie. The
Comedian.
Hollywood game shows is coming out this year. Me, Brandon T. Jackson.
But I told y'all, he low-key a good comedian now. Nah, he like one of the seasoned comedians, like the one of the throwback, like, y'all know my genre comedians, the ones I like, you know, I almost said Charleston. The Cat Williams, Bernie Mac, Dave Chappelle, who else? Eddie Griffin. You heard me? Like, yeah.
Me.
I ain't finna disrespect them, be like, oh, he up there with them, but he that type of,
So now I'm
decent.
getting more into doing the celebrity boxing. I'm managing.
He tough.
I'm creating a team of content creators. So what I saw coming in as a YouTuber before I started understanding content creation, they pitted all the YouTubers against each other.
Yeah.
So none of the black YouTubers came together to help create a trifecta like Aiden's, I Show Speed,
Yes.
Castanet, all them people come through there. Been blocking one another.
Yes. That's another reason why
Shout out
I didn't
AMP,
get
man.
dabble in it.
Yeah, so
You think I ain't see you squabbling coming up through them?
Shout out
So
AMP.
now they
That's
got
why
the
they made this
celebrity
all
boxing
black
thing
for a
going on.
reason.
Another element of revenue
You
coming
can stop
for the
saying
hip hop culture. Homie, why ain't no rapper went over there and tapped into the celebrity boxing thing like Jake Paul? Why we been waiting? Why Logan Paul got
You talking about on the major level too?
on the major
Yes.
level, homie? That Island Boy fight did numbers like Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. They wasn't gonna show me the numbers. They wasn't gonna show me. Of course they hit the numbers for me. I just know after that fight, they ain't have fights no more for 6-7 months. Everybody went on vacation. I ain't seen nobody. They wasn't even online streaming no more, nothing.
He
Boy
ain't
was
lying,
disappeared.
boy.
And they done boxed me out.
Went quiet.
They done boxed me out.
Nah.
Because, and I'm saying, man, I can do this.
Hey, you
I done
talking
talked to Don King, so
Charles
I
Death
had
could-
me and
what?
Aaron the Plumber was in negotiation with Don King to set up a fight with Aaron Broner, so I can reach out to Al Heyman. I'm saying, man, I can do this if niggas come together and do it. So now I got this.
You gotta get the permits in the ref store. I don't know if Aiden told you about that. You feel me? That one of the problems he had. But since he ain't even trying to break you in on the bread that you made from your own fight, I'm pretty sure he won't let you know about that. So yeah, again, you might well, you know you be watching Guappo anyway. So when you see this, you gotta get the permits and to make sure you can fight in that state. You gotta get the sanctioned. And what else they had to do with Aiden? You gotta get the official refs.
The celebrity
You good.
boxing out of Tampa, Florida, and tapped in with them. Called Mike Tyson, old manager. So I'm saying, man, we can do this.
Yeah, for sure.
We can create a Negro boxing league
Hey,
and
you
make
talking
them
about-
have to come over here.
Easily.
Cause
Facts.
I'm saying, man, they done made a bag off of me. They done
Yeah.
boxed me out. Man, they won't even let me
Yeah,
talk
I
to
did
me.
too.
Yeah, it's crazy. Let me ask you this before you go there, because I heard you mention Kai and Aiden. Is there some sort of, I don't know much,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
children,
nah, yeah.
is there some sort of issue or beef with Castanet and Aiden Ross?
Yeah. And it's just a big misunderstanding, homie. But it's yes, it's a beef. But it ain't got nothing to do with Aiden and Kai. It's the people around them.
Well,
Like
like,
like
hey,
you-
boy, Aiden just
Like it usually is. Yeah.
told Charleston he beefing with Kai.
I'm just genuine with him, homie. And he's a very genuine kid. Kai's a great kid. It's the people around him, homie.
Yeah. I love to see them back together because they created some dope moments. And Aiden is the pioneer of the whole what the content
Love to see them
creation
back
for them
together.
has turned
Dope
into.
moments.
Him, Fousey, Tube. Don't think I don't know. I know y'all think I ain't. My
Damn,
children
them
got
Ayo
me tapped
moments,
in
gang.
with this. Shout out Kai too, though.
So something
Yeah, they might have
can't
helped
be,
each other.
You have to take time to heal. Yeah, don't force it. Don't try to get them together. You gotta let time and eventually to heal. Cause what's meant to be eventually becomes.
Yeah.
It can get delayed, but yeah, because those were three great kids. That if they could have stayed together, but we ain't never seen the group stay together. Michael Jackson, his brothers didn't stay together. So,
Right.
yeah, so I'm trying to do that without making the same mistakes they made.
Yeah.
So I'm really trying to create a Negro league of content creators. So I had hit that. So this what made me think
Charles,
about
you
that.
can do it, boy. You can do it, boy.
Mad at Woody. Cause
Yeah, hey, man. You might add my boy Stingy in there, too. You heard me? Stingy.
we back
You
together.
call him
Yeah, let's
Stingy.
talk about that. You and Woody are now
Woody,
back
we
together.
back together getting money.
Yeah.
In 1 week, me and Woody made $100,000 together. So the niggas who want us separated can't bring him that kind of money. Can't help him.
If you were Woody, would you
21s,
forgave you?
Interviews.
I'm not a forgiving person.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a grudge holder, but I don't believe. I believe in what my mother believed in, but Woody have taken Christ into his heart. I ain't done that since a little boy. I ain't accepted Christ as a grown man to be as forgiving as that. I watched him do it. Yeah, I accepted Christ as a kid, as a grown man. You do me. So he showed me. So this is what he showed me. And before then, I ain't forgiving him for nothing. Even my woman, I keep it in my mind.
Yeah.
So that really forgave me, homie. So I thought about it after me and his daughter had an exchange. I thought about all the people I wouldn't forgive. Me and that his forgiveness showed me how to forgive other people. Instantly.
Yeah.
I got on the phone and said, now I like you. I used to with you. And said, had you got with me, we would have been in movies by now. You shouldn't have went against the grain. He was going against the grain to fuck with me. And that's what somebody had told me. No, he really trying to fuck with it. Shout out to 607 Monk.
Hey, boy, this is a full circle moment, man. Anybody who been on my channel for a minute, man, y'all know. We been trying to get 607 Uncle Charleston White together for the longest. For the first time we seen 607 Uncle, boy, I was like, hold on now, y'all see it. But this Charleston 2.0.
He ain't lying.
And the fact that they both watch us too and they finally squashed their beef and came together, I feel like I got something to do with this game. I gotta take credit.
He ain't lying.
Nah, but God did what he had to do, man, to get them boys in the same room, man. Now I know we gonna get some good content in the future, man.
I mean, you really trying to, man,
I'm telling you.
Talking like that, but ain't do nothing to me but offended me.
Let me run that back. Let me run that back. That made me happy right there.
Now like you. I used to with you. And said, had you got with me, we would have been in movies by now. You shouldn't have went against the grain. He was going against the grain to fuck with me. And that's what somebody had told me. No, he really trying to fuck with it. Shout out to 607 Monk. That Terrence was not, man, he really trying to fuck with me. I ain't no nigga talking like that. But ain't do nothing to me but offended me.
Yeah.
I forgave it. So me and that nigga be doing some content. So I just went calling people I ain't like no. That I still don't like. I just done forgave them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so let me ask you. So when you're dealing with Woody, do you genuinely feel safe around them dudes? That's a real question I have.
I don't feel nothing. I'm finna tell you what I don't feel. I gotta be a fool, or I genuinely feel safe around him. I had to come pick me up at a Bojangles by myself, no nothing. I got in the car with him. I know his reputation, and I know how I done disrespected him. I don't know too many niggas brave. I got in the car with him and went to his hood. I went to the Lions Den by myself.
That's what I'm asking. In those environments.
And I went to sleep.
Crazy.
I went to sleep. So do I feel safe? I feel safe enough to sleep around all them people that could have got me.
Yeah.
And they had something to say. Oh, no, man, don't bring him over here. His brother was mad.
Yeah.
His whole family was out there. His daughter was there and everything.
Yeah.
His baby mama grumpy. Yeah, them people mad. I still went and stayed. You niggas cowards. You niggas won't go face no like that. I stand on what I keep telling you, I'm going to die and go to jail. I know it's in my mind what could possibly happen. Though I walked through the valley. I showed up by myself. And me and that brother had to say, no, nigga. You said it, no, nigga. I ain't said to you, though. And when I turned around, his daughter just hugged me like she missed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think seeing him in church in that setting lends itself to you kind of understanding that he has that other side?
I think most church.
You do?
I thought he was bullshitting when he went to church. Yeah, I thought he was playing. Yeah, I think everybody in church playing. The preacher, too. It wasn't until I disrespected him at the highest level that you can disrespect him from the streets with his reputation. And he say he forgive me and still love me. So no, church didn't have nothing to do with that. Me trying to make him crash out.
So you just saying it's a brave thing. I'm just a brave.
Brave nothing. I felt offended by something. If you offend me, I'll offend you, no matter who you are.
No, I'm talking about jumping in the car with.
Only person made Lil Woody crash shot so far was the last person who was supposed to be able to make him crash shot, man. Young Thug.
It wasn't about being brave.
Woody almost threw it all
I
on
just
him.
did, homie. When I left
He
the
probably
hotel
did,
that day,
boy.
I
He
ain't
might
had no
be
intention on
pending.
calling Woody. I just go to the same Bojangle. I just do shit. So it wasn't about being brave. Say, where you at? Man, come pick me up. Say, man, these little in here taking too many pictures. So he pull up. He know I'm concerned about these little niggas, so he respond to my concern. But I'm fucking with these little niggas, because they steady calling me and they coming to take pictures. But so I'm in danger, but I know I'm in danger. To go jump in some more danger, because I don't know how they feeling when he take me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My brother nigga take me directly straight to his hood. All them young niggas out there, I don't know to be scared. I don't know. Because in my mind, words don't hurt people. Not on the internet.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm a fool, but no, I don't know to be scared.
Yeah, that was deep right there. I ain't gonna lie, but they got a little more intuitive in this one. You heard me? I ain't too mad on the interviewer on this one, but I did have a couple disagreements. You know, Guappo on word them. You heard me? Disagreements verbatim. I might have went a little too far, as I normally do. God, Guap, you need to calm down sometimes. You know, you be overreacting this shit, man. We need to just react, gang. Chill, vibe out, gang. It's not the end of the world, you feel me? You can't change these niggas' minds overnight. You was able to touch some of their souls and change them a little bit, but gang, Rome wasn't built in a day, man. Rome wasn't built in a day. Let's take it slow, man. But hey, man, that's reaction.
Trying to play with me like I ain't finna really fucking do that every fucking time, nigga. Big Guap, let's talk about life. Ay, I ain't talking about this, I ain't talking about that. I'm trying to get right. Ay, no, I come from the bottom, but a nigga like me trying to see new heights. Ay, I don't care if people say that shit made up. Whole time it's just hype. Y'all keep got stories. Remember them days they thought they could write my life. I got on my shit, I ain't playing no games. I'ma change my life. Ay, I'ma do what I want, it's my life. When they show fake love, I don't like it. Nowadays that shit advertising shit, I chase it and shit I like. Know you heard it, I got hands, but a nigga like me now, I ain't tryna fight.